A laborer works on a salt pan in the outskirts of the Nagar district in the Indian state of Rajasthan ahead of International Women's Day. AFP. Getty. Sri Lanka's army soldiers and police personnel stand near a vandalized building in Dagana, a suburb of Kandy. Extremists Buddhist mobs swept through the town on Monday, burning at least 11 Muslim-owned shops and homes. Sri Lanka's president declared a state of emergency Tuesday amid fears that anti-Muslim attacks in the central hill town could spread. AP. Chinese President Xi Jinping arrives for the opening of the first session of the 13th National People's Congress (NPC) at the Great Hall of the People in Beijing. The NPC has over 3,000 delegates and is the world's largest parliament or legislative assembly, though its function is largely as a formal seal of approval for the policies fixed by the leaders of the Chinese Communist Party. The NPC runs alongside the annual plenary meetings of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference (CPPCC), together known as Liang, or two meetings. A female protester stands up with the words "Berlusconi sei scaduto" written on her body, translating as "Berlusconi, you've expired," as Silvio Berlusconi stands during voting of the political and regional elections in Milan, Italy. Russian President Vladimir Putin delivers a speech during a rally to support his bid in the upcoming presidential election at Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow. Reuters. A light turns red outside of Germany's Krupp Mannesmann steel factory. German officials and industry groups warned U.S. President Donald Trump that he risks sparking a trade war with his closest allies if he goes ahead with plans to impose steep tariffs on steel and aluminum imports. People danced during Holi festival celebrations in Kathmandu, Nepal. Indian fans watch as the funeral procession of the late Bollywood actress Sridevi Kapoor passes through Mumbai. AFP. Getty. Candles are left in tribute to murdered Slovakian investigative reporter Jan Kuciak, 27, and his fiancée Martina, 27, at Slovak National Uprising Square in Bratislava. A leading Slovak newspaper says organized crime may have been involved in the shooting death that shocked Slovakia. The bodies of Kuciak and Kuznarova were found Sunday evening in their house in the town of Velika Moka, east of the capital. AP. Colosseum during a heavy snowfall in Rome, Italy. Reuters. Alberto Lingria. Family members of victims of the sunken South Korean naval ship Cheonan by a North Korean attack hold up defaced portraits of Kim Yong-chul, vice chairman of North Korea's ruling Workers' Party Central Committee, during a rally against his visit near the Unification Bridge in Paju, South Korea. A North Korean high-level delegation led by Kim arrived to attend the closing ceremony of the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. The signs read, "Let's punish Kim Yong-chul." Getty. Ivanka Trump C. cheers while sat between former Olympic U.S. bobsledders Shauna Robach L. and Valerie Fleming R. as the United States beat Sweden in their men's gold medal curling match at the Gangneung Curling Center in Gangneung, South Korea. Ivanka Trump is on a 4-day visit to South Korea to attend the closing ceremony of the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. Getty. David Alan Turpin C., who along with Louisiana Turpin is accused of abusing and holding 13 of their children captive, appears in court with attorneys David Mocker L. and Allison Lowe in court in Riverside, California. According to Riverside County Sheriffs, David Alan Turpin and Louisiana Turpin held 13 malnourished children ranging in age from 2 to 29 captive in their Paris, California home. Deputies were alerted after a 17-year-old daughter escaped by jumping through a window shortly before dawn, carrying a deactivated mobile phone from which she was able to call 911 for help. Responding deputies described conditions in the home as foul-smelling, with some kids chained to a bed and suffering injuries as a result. Adult children appeared at first to be minors because of their malnourished state. The Turpins were arrested on charges of torture and child endangerment. Getty. The Elephanta Island, home to the famous Elephanta Caves, finally gets electricity after a wait of 70 years. 70 years after independence, a 7.5 kilometers long undersea cable has finally brought electricity to the world-famous Garapuri Isle, which houses the UNESCO World Heritage Site Elephanta Caves, about 10 km from Mumbai, India. Getty. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau pays his respects at the Sikh Golden Temple in Amritsar. Trudeau and his family are on a week-long official trip to India. Getty. Members of the Syrian Civil Defense evacuate an injured civilian on a stretcher from an area hit by a reported regime airstrike in the rebel-held town of Sakba, in the besieged eastern Ghouta region on the outskirts of the capital Damascus. AFP. Getty. A Thai Navy instructor demonstrates how to catch a snake during a jungle survival exercise as part of the Cobra Gold 2018 CG-18 joint military exercise with U.S. soldiers, at a military base in Chonburi Province, Thailand. Reuters children play outside their destroyed school in the Fricka village, in Idlib, northwestern Syria. A pro-Kurd demonstrator